Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Alright, let's get into one of the most intense and revealing chapters in the AI race right now, because this video is about why image generation just became a frontline battlefield, why OpenAI just hit the panic button internally, and how Google's Nano Banana quietly forced a full-blown code red inside one of the most powerful AI companies on the planet. What looks on the surface like a routine model update is actually a story about speed, mindshare, consumer perception, and the uncomfortable reality that in 2026, winning AI isn't just about being smarter, it's about being everywhere, instantly, and feeling magical to normal users. Before we deep dive into the story, I would like to remind you kindly subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to get regular updates. This story starts with pressure, real pressure. Over the past few months, OpenAI has been under something close to existential stress, not because it suddenly got worse at building models, but because Google started doing something dangerous, winning hearts. Gemini's image model, Nano Banana, especially after Nano Banana Pro launched in August and then went viral again in November, didn't just score well on benchmarks, it became recognizable, memorable. People started talking about it casually. Monthly active users on Gemini jumped from 450 million in July to 650 million by October. That's not a slow climb, that's a momentum curve. And the real shocker wasn't researchers, it was normal people. At a Shark Tank-style event hosted by Mark Cuban, AI advisor Ali Miller expected confusion when Nano Banana came up. Instead, the crowd nodded. Recognition. That's when it became clear, this wasn't just a technical win for Google, it was a cultural one. Inside OpenAI, alarms were already ringing. Sam Altman's internal code red memo sent after Thanksgiving wasn't subtle. The message was clear: move faster, ship harder, and close gaps, now. Over the next 8 weeks, OpenAI teams went into full sprint mode. GPT 5.2 shipped, but that wasn't enough. Everyone was waiting for the other shoe to drop. That shoe was images. This week, OpenAI released a brand new flagship image generation model, quietly named GPT Image 1.5, and alongside it, a fully redesigned ChatGPT Images experience. And make no mistake, this wasn't a casual update. This was a direct response to Nano Banana Pro. The headline features sound simple, but they hit at the exact pain points that have haunted image generation for years. The new model can generate images up to 4 times faster than OpenAI's previous image system, but speed isn't the real story. Precision is. For the first time, OpenAI is claiming reliable, fine-grained image editing that doesn't destroy the original image. You can now ask for things like adjust the lighting, change the facial expression, or make the color tone colder. The model will actually change only that, without reinterpreting the entire scene. That's a huge deal. Historically, image models were terrible at iteration. You asked for one tweak, and the whole image melted. Faces changed, composition shifted, branding disappeared. GPT Image 1.5 is designed to preserve core elements like lighting, composition, and likeness across edits, inputs, outputs, and even multiple rounds of changes. That alone puts it directly in Nano Banana Pro territory. But OpenAI didn't stop with the model, they changed the interface. Fiji Simo, OpenAI's CEO of applications, openly admitted something most companies would never say out loud. ChatGPT's interface was never designed for images. It was a text box that slowly got overloaded with everything else. So, now, images get their own dedicated entry point in ChatGPT. Not a toggle, not a drop-down, a new space. The new images experience lives in the sidebar on mobile and web and behaves more like a creative studio than a chat. You get preset filters, trending prompts, visual inspiration, and a workflow designed around exploration instead of typing. The goal, as Simo put it, is to close the distance between what's in your head and what you can actually make. And this philosophy runs deeper. OpenAI is clearly shifting toward a more visual-first future. Search answers will increasingly include visuals with clear sources. Simple tasks like unit conversions, sports scores, or diagrams are being redesigned to show, rather than tell. If visuals explain better than words, ChatGPT is supposed to show them. If the next step lives in another tool, it should be right there. This isn't about images in isolation, it's about ChatGPT becoming a workspace, not a chat box. Under the hood, GPT Image 1.5 brings improvements across multiple dimensions. It's better at adding, subtracting, blending, combining, and transposing elements. It handles denser text inside images, something that broke models for years. It renders many small faces more naturally. Outputs look less uncanny, less artificial, and more immediately usable. For brands, this matters a lot. In the API, GPT Image 1.5 is now 20% cheaper for image inputs and outputs compared to GPT Image 1. That makes it viable for marketing teams, e-commerce catalogs, logo creation, and product variants at scale. Enterprises are already using it across creative tools, marketing software, and e-commerce pipelines, and it's available everywhere, ChatGPT, API, and all surfaces, without users needing to select a specific model. It just works. And that's intentional. OpenAI is trying to remove friction at the exact moment Google made image generation feel effortless. The earlier version of ChatGPT Images hasn't been removed, it still exists as a custom GPT, but the new system is clearly the future. But here's where things get interesting. Despite all of this, Google may still have the early advantage. Nano Banana Pro didn't just win on features, it won on perception. Its ability to handle text in images cleanly, generate diagrams that actually made sense, and allow editing instead of regeneration created a mental shortcut. This feels usable. And perception compounds. OpenAI knows that model quality alone isn't enough anymore. That's the uncomfortable truth sitting underneath this entire release. We've crossed a line where the AI race isn't just about capability, it's about mindshare, about being the tool people casually name drop, about becoming part of pop culture. That's why this release happened now, not in January, not after more polish. Code Red doesn't wait, and it's not just about Google. Image and video generation are moving out of prototype land. These systems are becoming production tools. Iteration matters, consistency matters, speed matters, workflow matters, and whoever nails that first doesn't just win users, they lock in habits. OpenAI's own blog post admits this is still the beginning. GPT Image 1.5 is a meaningful step forward, but not the end state. There's still room to improve, still edge cases, still imperfections, but the direction is clear. This is about making creation delightful, and that word delightful is doing a lot of work, because delight is sticky, delight is how tools spread, delight is how you stop people from even thinking about switching. So where does that leave us heading into 2026? We're entering an era where AI competition looks less like model wars and more like platform wars. The winners won't just be the smartest models, they'll be the ones that integrate seamlessly into how people already work, create, search, and think. Google is betting on scale and distribution. OpenAI is betting on experience and speed. Both are racing toward the same truth. AI that feels invisible wins, and image generation is no longer a side feature, it's a core battleground. Because the future of AI isn't just about answering questions, it's about helping people shape ideas, visually, interactively, and instantly without friction. That's what this launch really signals. Alright, that's the full breakdown of OpenAI's new image model, the code red moment behind it, and why Google's Nano Banana forced the entire industry to move faster. If you found this video useful, make sure to like and share, and subscribe for more deep dives into where AI is actually heading. Thanks for watching this AI Tides, and I'll see you in the next one.